Try to calm.
Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om.
Om Bhadram
Karne Vishrunuyama Devaha Bhadram
Pashyemakshabhiryajatraha
Pakshemakshabhiryajatraha Thirairangaihi Suvagam Sastanobihi Yashema Devahitam Yadayuhu
రిటైర్ అయినప్పుడు ఒకసారి పిలు
Indro Vruddhashrava
డెడ్ అని తెలుసు
Usha Vishwavedaha Swasti Nastarchyo Arishtanemihi Swasti no Bruhaspatir Dadatu Om Shanti 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 Om Agnenaya Supataraye Asman Vishwani Deva Vajunani Vidwan Yudodhyasmadjuhuranameno Bhuishtam Te Nama Vuktim Videma Om Shanti 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 Om Apyayantu Mamangani Vak Pranaschakshuhu Shrotramatho Balamindriyani Sarvani Sarvam Brahma Upanishadam Maham Brahma Nirakuriyam Mama Brahma Nirakarotu Anirakaranam me astu Anirakaranam me astu Tadatmani nirate upanishatsu dharma te mayi santu te mayi santu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. You heard you Namaste Astu Chapandi? Yes, sir. Namaste Astu Bhagavan Vishveshwaraya Mahadevaya Trayambakaya Tripurantakaya Kalagni Rudraya Neelakantaya Mrutyunjayaya Sarveshwaraya Shriman Mahadevaya Namaha.
Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Rudraya.
So we have been trying to understand Rudram. Rudram is a composite thing of Namakam, Chamakam, and Purusha Suktam. And Namakam, which we are going through, contains a number of namaskaras to various forms of Rudra. And Rudra is the creator, Rudra is the generator, Rudra is the annihilator, Rudra is the mokshadata too. So all important features connected to the world and people and creation and annihilation are all found within the purview of Rudra, and therefore we have got to make namaskara to any and every form of Rudra which is connected to him, and all things in the nature are connected to him. Therefore, we have made 180 or so namaskaras to Rudra. We have been doing it. In the first 9 anuvakas, we have seen Namaha, Namo Namaha, Namaha, Namo Namaha. Because when you hear to Rudram, it is so pleasing to our ear. And it is having a lot of melody, rhyme, rhythm, and everything is magical. So this kind of magical, mystical influence will take place in our hearts because the very composition is so beautifully rhythmic, and it is a Maharshi Proktam. It is not ordinary. It has come out from the, got revealed to Maharshi, and so this is Namakam. That is, and next we have got also attached Chamakam, which we are going to see, where also we have got Chame, 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 meaning also to me, also to me, also to me. There we don't mean me is only you. Me is the whole universe. You are the universe and the universe is you. That is that kind of a generality or ethical generality also we should feel. Therefore, there are more than 386 chames employed in the chamakam. So which you see, when you see all this, you really feel elated that there is somebody who can take hold of us. There is somebody who can attend to our needs, sukha and dukkha. There is somebody who can give relief from this kind of dvandva. Sukha dukkha mochanam is janma rahityam, and in other words, it is called moksham. We don't want to take the births again and again. And while living, we have got a number of problems. All those problems have got to be squared up, and there must be somebody who takes responsibility and removal of all that. It is again Rudra. Therefore, you see that when you in the last para of the first paragraph, you say, which we have recited now, that he is called Namaste Astu Bhagavan. He is Vishweshwara and Mahadeva. And that we are doing, that is Vishweshwara means anything you call it belong in the universe, and also governing that to all such governors. He is the super governor. And therefore, Vishweshwara Darshanam, Vishweshwara Linga, Sparsanam, etc. All these things are having a great effect upon us. And we have seen more than 300, 400 rupas of Rudra in the first 9 anuvakas. And we are just going on with the 10th anuvaka, where we see that Rudra is one. 10th anuvaka begins Drape Amdhasaspate. We have noted all that. But any number of times you read,
Yes, sir.
every time it looks new, and new meanings we are able to get. That is the beauty of the Sanskrit. Of all the languages, Sanskrit terminology or words are very rich, depending upon the Vyutpatti and Pratibha and Jnanam and Daiva Anugraha, Daiva Prasada or Saraswati Anugraha. We are getting more and more meanings. For example, in this 10th paragraph, we see Drape, Andhasaspate, Daridran, Nilalohita. That's how we just begin praising him. That Drape, meaning that he is making all people to suffer their own sins, effect of sins. But he is supporting Andhasaspate. At the same time, he is also supporting, giving them food and proper prosperity. In spite of the Vibhava and Vaibhava that Rudra is having, he remains very, very simple. Daridran. Daridra means to remain as much simple as possible, not show off anything, but lead an ordinary, normal appearance. That's why when you look at Shiva, you don't want anything from Shiva, what he has got on his body. Neither his serpents, neither the serpents, nor the Bhikshapatra, nor anything. You just want only namaskar and grace from that great God. Therefore, Daridran and Nilalohita we have been, and Yesham Pashunam Purushanam Madhehe. Rudra, we have noted that is a Ghora, Aghora. Ghora Tara and Aghora Tara. So both forms are there to frighten us, to bless us. Therefore, we always want him that, put a petition repeatedly to Rudra that please do not harm or cause fear to us, because for either to Pashu or Purushas, because those are, though all are Pashus, because the Pashupati, Pashus are the beastly behavior, Pashu Vritti, Pashu Swabhava. Basically, everybody has got that beastly nature, but to become Purusha, we have to culture that. So that culturing or making the intelligence to grow in us, we have so many measures, and we have got to adopt them because of the grace of the Rishis, and then come up. That's why Mabhehe, and kimcha anamamato, and also keep them all healthy, because health is the most important thing. If there is balam inside us, and if there is health in us, we will be able to move our or make our all activity in the world. So again, we have been doing that. And there is a request here in this Anuvaka that he should arate goghna uta purushagne chayadviraya sumnam te astu. Actually, this passage also tells us because that we have to also look at the safety, security, strength of the God to whom we appeal, who should help us. And that God's goodness, health also is important, or strength also. That's why we make that Sumnam Te Astu. Who is this God? Chayadviraha. This is repeatedly 2, 3, 4 times done, because the Viras, those who come and oppose Dharma, try to harm you, working positively in puja and all those things, such type of villainous, heroic, opposite enemies have got to be quelled down, kept away, far away from you. And he is also Purushagna, Gogna, and all of them are Atu. That is, all of these people have got to be kept off, who are the offenders to the cow or to the earth or to the Brahmins or to the Vedas, and all that, those who affect the or harm the Purushas, all these people should be, and that is to say that only those who are really devoted and also going on with their vested interests of positive nature, then they must be taken care, and they will be taking care. And in order for that, Sumna is important. Sumna is softness, soothing to be happen. And again, we say next one. I'm just trying to summarize. I'll come up to the next Anuvaka where we are, because every time we open the Anuvaka, we feel fresh and we come to know more and more meanings. But we cannot go on like that, because our Sharmaji has given a good project. We have to complete the whole thing, at least for our general understanding, what we are doing, what we are expecting, how we are doing, and is it pleasing to the Paramatma, and whatever little or more that we are able to do. You may recite Rudram 1 time or 11 times or 121 times or 1,000 times and more. So it all depends upon the time, convenience, and other many factors. Therefore, Rudra we should know what we are doing him. Therefore, we say that Raksha chano adhitadeva bruhi yatha naha sharma dviparaha yacha. So we have to, moreover, our Rudram or any Vedic mantra, Vedas tell you that don't take it for granted that God knows any and everything about us. He knows that he should protect us. He knows that he should take guard of us. But at the same time, everybody has got some specific desires. Specifications are there. Because individuals are variant. Man is style. Man is a fashion. Man is separately individualistic. Therefore, we are also advised to put forth our desires. Therefore, for all that, what you say, Raksha, protection, extend protection to us. Not only protection, Adhipruhi, because like us, we have friends to whom we make recommendations about others on whom we are interested. Similarly, gods also should make recommendations to other gods regarding safety and prosperity about the people, about us. Therefore, we ask Adhipruhi means talk good about us. They have to introduce good about us. Oh, so and so upon the earth is doing so and so good work, so take care of him. Because there is only one Sat, only one Rudra. And that Rudra has got a big retinue, Parivara. And all the Parvaras are very sincere and devoted to that Rudra, who is the ruler, supreme. Like that, everywhere in the administration way, everything is being, delegation is there, but all the delegated people are sincere to their boss. So like that here, Agni, Vayu, Surya, more and more gods are there. In Taittiriya Upanishad, you come to know that there is one God, but Anya, Itara, Deva, all other gods are the gods empowered by the Paramatma, the single God. And so, if they are blessing us, it is only the blessing from the super God. That is the kind of lineage in the galaxy of the gods. So here also, Adhichab Deva Bruhi, you always speak good about us, recommend us to other gods also or other people, and in a manner that there will be Shanti, Sharma. Sha is Sham. Sham means absolute happiness. In a mundane world, that which will help us to have a super happiness in other world. Because that's why you see Sankaraya cha, Mayaskaraya cha. When Shiva is complimented as Sankara, it is not stopped there. We say Mayaskara. Shankara means giving us all material prosperity. And Mayaskara is to give us spiritual prosperity and the end of that spiritual practices. Both are to be governed or granted by the Lord Shiva. So Sharma, Yacha. Yacha means provide me. And where is that God? Says Tuhi Srutam Gatta Sadam Yuvanam Mrugam Nabhimam Upahatnu Mugram Mrudajaritre Rudra Tava Naha Anyam Te Asman Nivapantu Senaha. So Srutam Stuhi. Stuhi means praise. You always pay attention for this Rudra who is famous in Vedas, who is famous in his activity. And where is he? He is not elsewhere. Garta Sadam. Garta is Hrudaya Kuhara, the cave in our heart, quite deep. So Garta Sadam, that is, he is seated in our own hearts. In Mahanarayana Upanishad, Atma Guhayam Nihitosya Janto Asya Janto Atma Guhayam. So Guha, when we talk about Guha, means digging, means you should be very bold to go inside. And whether dark or no dark, you should be venturing to go inside to find the Paramatma. We have got also Patala, Shiva, Devasthanas, even Kalahasti, for example, we have got to go into down the way to find another Shivalinga there. So like that, there are so many places where Shiva is hiding inside the earth also. So inside our heart, Paramatma is seated, Garta Sadam. But Yuvanam means he is always strong, young, energetic, and he can never become old. So always energetic, enthusiastic, working to help us. How like he is there, like the lion. See, you know that all the lions will have their residence inside the mountain caves. So invariably you see the temples of Narasimha Swami are upon the mountains. He's a mountain god. Narasimha Swami is a mountain god. That is Simham. And how is the Simham? Bhimam Mrugam. Like that terrifying Mrugam, the beast or most terrifying animal, wild animal is lion. So when a lion is there inside the cave, no dog, no animal can enter inside. Suptasya simhasya nahi pravisanti mrugaha. The simhas, if the simha is wakeful, not sleeping, then no animal will come near. Unless the simha gets out of the cave and roars, then the other animals will realize and they go, but it goes hunting. That's why Simha is Bhimam and Ugram, and that Simha, that Shiva, has to remove all sorts of our sins and follies and difficulties and keep us fit to go through the life for 100 years. In Bhagavatam, you are going to see tomorrow that Krishna says that everybody has to get out today or after 100 years or during the 100 years. So nobody can remain upon the earth like that. Therefore, Bugram Hatnum. And again, the next line is very much Rudra Tava Jaritre Bruda. See, Rudra has become our friend. So as you are very much lenient and convenient with your friend, so you should be also with Rudra and call him by name. Something like Krishna, Arjuna calling Krishna as a Krishna only, besides other names. I mean, that only shows the familiarity and friendship. So we are all, then once we start reciting Rudra, Rudra is our friend. We are not to be afraid of him because he is there. Mruda Jaritre. Jarita is that who devotes himself to the God, who worships, who thinks about him, who gives him the food, and who sings the glory of the God in number of words. They're all called Jaritas. So actually they are all in a simple, they're all Rigvedic B-A-R-D bards or singers. Mm-hmm. And the singers have got, see, anybody will sing the song when he's happy. Nobody will sing a song when one is unhappy. So whenever we make praise to God, we are supposed to be happy. And that happiness would get enhanced because of the Mrudatva of Lord Rudra. You know, we have got a wonderful temple for the Mruda Shiva in Mudabidri in Dakshina Kannada, and the Gopuram is 222 feet tall. Tallest Gopuram we have got in that, when you go to that Malnad area down. So that Mruda, that's why it's got, there's a beautiful ocean. No money, no waves much, but everybody can have a Samudra Snanam. So Jaritre Mruda means whoever has that kind of devotion towards that, he always remains to be that. And those people who are opposed to that kind of devoted Punyavantas, they are all enemies to him. And those enemies are driven away. Anyam te asman nivapantu senaha. We have noted that Rudra has got a large army. And Jayat Sena, there is no defeat for the army of Rudra. If the army of Rudra goes to fight, finished. Something like Rama going to fight with Ravana and Rakshasas, or Sugriva along with Ravana going and fighting. So either there will be defeat for Sugriva or Rama because of Rama's influence. In fact, Rama is man. When Sita was abducted, as you see, Rama did not ask for the help of other human kings. He could have asked Bharata to send an army to fight with Ravanasura. No human king came to his help. Only a monkey king and his retinue came to help. That is the interesting point which you have to note from Ramayana. See, the animals, they remain more devoted and sincere than man. So there, that is one of the lessons we learn from that. So Mruda Jaritre Rudra Senaha Nivapantu. Nivapantu means attack and drive them away. So Anyam is that the other my enemies for that. And again, we have been going that Durmati Raghayo Veshasya Heti Vranakti. And moreover, there are people in the world who are Aghayus, who want to harm you, who want to attack and disturb your noble jobs. Actually, there is a saying also, so whenever good are there, there will be so many vignas. No, therefore, he says that te tveshaha te hetihi parivrunaktu durmati rakayo. So whoever are durmatis, you know, we have got mati, sumati, durmati, medha, durmedha, sumedha. we have three classes of people always, but we have to always hope to become Sumedha, Sumati, not merely taking the name Sumati, we become Sumatis, but we should leave the Sumati Tvam. Then only we have more prosperity accordingly. So here it is said, Durmati should be removed by the anger of Shiva, or by the Heti is the sword of Shiva. So anger and sword, they are the two important powers which Rudra has got. Therefore, the very opening prayer to him is Namaste Rudra Manyava Utota Ishave Namaha. So Manyu, the anger, the wrath which Rudra picked up, and also the issues, the arrows, the bow, the shoulders, this kind of appeasement is slowly done in the first paragraph itself, but still that power will remain in him. Therefore, we are appealing to that kind of power in him to work upon the Durmatis, Aghayus. And having done that kind of job, what he has to do? Avasthira, Magavad Jastanushva, Meetva, Tokaya Tanayaya Mrudaya. So in this 10th paragraph and 11th paragraph, it is a part of Palasuti. If you make prayer, if you make Abhisheka, if you do Rudra Homa, what is the reward you are going to get? Basically, whatever time that we are living must be comfortable. And when once you leave the body, where you should go to a good places. That's why both must happen. So Iha and Para, both must be there. That's why already in Chamakam, we are going to Emaschama, Itischama, Gatischame, Yagnena Kalpantam. Ema is life journey, every day-to-day journey, Dinacharya. Iti means whatever past we have done, that past will always help us. That without past, we cannot have future. If we have got good degrees and good qualification, we have good prosperity. Like that, Iti is the history, what has been done earlier. And Gati is the future, the goal, the moksham, or whatever it is. All these things should be prosperous by virtue of Yagna. Therefore, we are asking here, Sthira Ava. Sthira is confirmed. So, for a long time, there should be Sthira and Chala. You know, these are the two opposite words. We don't want Chala Ava, we want Sthira Ava. Linga may be Chalalinga or Sthiralinga. So Charalinga means which we are all having in our houses. We have got Shivalinga in the Mandiram, we put in the plate and then do Abhishekam and Puja and keep back in that. But in temple, it is a Sthiralinga. So Charalinga can have some kind of pause, but Sthiralinga should be completely always worshipped. So in Devasthanas, we cannot neglect the Mula Virats. We have to be doing that. But there is no guarantee. But so many Shivalingas are there which are going, not having any puja at all. Supposing you were to do that kind of puja to a neglected Shivalinga just lying down in Hampi, for example, there are so many lingas in Hampi which are not receiving attention of puja. Supposing there is also Garbhagudi and all that. If you were to go and do Abhishekam for that such type of lingas, you get Ananta Punyam and all that. Anyway, so Maghavadhyaha Tanushva. Tanushva means spread them. Rich people, capable people, powerful people who are having the positive ideas, such type of people must increase in the number. Tanushva means make their number enhanced. And by doing that, Tokaya Tanayaya Nidva and Brudaya. So you have to also take care of the children, grandchildren, relations, their relations, and so on. All the entire humanity as such has got to be taken care by you because of my prayer. And also we say, he is called Midhushtama. He is a Mruda. So Midhushtamaha, that is, he is the best among those who extend Karuna upon us. So that's why, and what is the prayer to that kind of Midhushtama, the superlative God, that Shiva Shivaha Sumanaha Naha Bhava. I told you that we have to be putting forth our desires, and so he said Shivatamaha. Shivatamaha means maximum comfort. Shiva is A, Shivatama power, A to the power anything that you have got. So whatever that we are using, that should be really providing benefit to us. And Shivaha Shantaha, Shivam Shantam Jagannatham Lokanugrahakaranam Shivamekam Param Vande Shikaraya Namo Namaha. In Mahanyasam, when you begin, you make namaskara to nakara, then shikara, and so Namah Shivaya. So in that Namah Shivaya, that Si and Na, important. To whom you are doing Shivaya Namaha, Shivataraya Namaha. Therefore, he is one who can give you Shanti. He is Shanta, and a Shanta can give you Shanti. A cool, comfortable person can make you cool and comfortable. It is like Rama always subduing the emotions of Lakshmana. Lakshmana is a highly emotional fellow for small things or big things. But Rama is always looked as a god, as a man composed. He will not simply vibrate too much in a negative manner and make the whole work done. See, Lakshmana wanted to kill Kaikeyi the moment he got to know that he was a Rama, his brother is asked to get away. So that was the maximum emotion. But again, Lakshmana has to keep quiet because it is not liked by Rama. Again, even in the forest, when Sugriva did not take care of the work of Rama, even after the rainy season stopping, Lakshmana wanted to kill Sugriva. But Rama said, no, you should not do it. So like that Shivatvam, or trying to give us Shanti, trying to console us, that is there in the Lord Shiva. Because however much water you pour upon Linga, nothing he keeps upon him. In no time he becomes dry. And all that you give to Shiva is given back to us. Therefore, that's why I say Bola Shankar. Shiva Bola, Bolo Shankar, everything will happen like that. Shiva Tamaha and Sumana Bhava. So Sumana is always well disposed, favorable to us. He will have a pleasant mind whenever he looks upon the Bhakta, in whatever degree he is a Bhakta. Therefore, Sumana Bhava. And again we say, Parame Vruksha Ayudam Nidhaya Krittim Vasana Pinakam Bibhrad Agahi Achara. So we are not afraid of Shiva, but we are afraid of the weapon that Shiva is having. So we Niku Namaskaramu, Nivu Chetlo Unna Ayudhaniki Namaskaramu, Pattukunna Chetulaku Namaskaramu, Danike Aa Chetulu Kalinatuvanti Bhujaలకు Namaskaramu. So look at the connections. Yes. So that when each one is taken into account and Namaskaram offered, then all will be Shanti. So here also, Vrukshe Ayudham Nidhaya. You please, Parama is far off. Ayudham Nidhaya, whatever Ayudhas you have got, please deposit them in a tree. That is the idea. Even in Mahabharata, Pandavas have deposited their Ayudhas in that semi-vruksham, Agni Vruksham it is. So when Uttara climbs it to bring it, all serpents he saw. Then when he remembered Arjuna's name, as was advised by Arjuna, then Uttara Arjuna Palguna Partha Kiriti Svetavahanaha, etc. Then all the Ayudhas appeared like Ayudhas, that Uttara Kumara brought them down to Arjuna, and the Uttara Gograhanam war begins. So like that, you observe, Vrukshe, this tree is the best place to deposit these things. Vruksha Ayudham Nidhaya. And then he should come very simple. Krittim Vasanaha. The natural appearance of Lord Shiva is a Charmambaraha. He is a Nagajinaha. So Nagajinaha, Nagacham Charmambara, Krittivasaha. So we are not afraid when he wears that kruti or that charma hide garment and comes to us. So kruti vasa, krutyam vasana, and don't come. Ayudhas he should came there, but he should not leave that pinaka with which he is combined. See, Sula hastaha, pinaka hastaha. So like Rama, who is the Kodanda Rama, there are so many other Ramas, Pattabhi Rama, Kalyana Rama, Ananda Rama, Sita Rama, Jaya Rama, etc., etc. But we are not at all interested to keep the photograph of all other Ramas. We only keep in our house Kodanda Rama, ready to help us. He's a duty doctor. So if at all a duty comes up, he will not search for his Kodanda. Rakshana, protection. So that's why we always make prayer to Rama or Shiva. Apadama Pahartaram, Dataram, Sarvasampadam, Lokaviramam, Sri Ramam, Bhuyo, Bhuyo. That's why we say, Ayudham Nidhaya, Krityam Vasana, Pinakam Achara, Pinakam Bipradu Agahi. You hold Pinakam upon you and don't stay there only. Come to me for protection. There is no use of people who hold a weapons and remain far away. No, they should be our bodyguards. Bodyguard means he must be close by to you, so that any contingency they will be able to meet up. Therefore, agahi, ga is to go, aga is to come. So Shiva should be always a companion. Shiva should be always a protector, a security guard to us. Vibrad agahi. And so namaste astu. Bhagavaha, he is a Bhagavaha, he is a Bhagavan, for you namaskaram. And then we are seeing, now Rudra is not always alone. He has got thousands and thousands of manifestations or forms and all that. And all of the Rudra, Sahasragum, Te, Yaha, Hetayaha, and all our Rupas, Bahus are there, Rupas are there. All those things must be directed towards my enemies. That is, enemies are there inside our body and outside our body. See, there are short-tempered people and large-tempered people, and all sorts of changes are there in our body. Today we want to do puja, tomorrow we want to decline doing puja. Our mind is like that. But we have to request the God that we should have an equipoised mind. Every day we do puja. If not 1 hour, at least 5 minutes. And that is a gain for us. So that's why you say that Hetayaha, Rupani, and all that must be away from us. And then if you, all your enemies are, all that should be away from you. And again, your arrows are there, bana. Say, parachina mukhaha krudhi. So, parachina mukhaha means away from me. Let your arrows be directed away from me towards my enemies. We have always more enemies than friends. It is not like in Facebook. Facebook friends are no use. But you people may have so many. That's why in our olden days, our Rishis have told that you should have only 4 friends. Among them, God also is there as a friend with you. So, Parachina Mukhaha Krudhi. And then in the 10th paragraph, last class, we were able to know the number of the retinue or Rudra Parivara. So in 11th paragraph, up to 10th paragraph, we have got Rudra as an individual god. There are classifications of the gods. Different categories are there. And for example, they say transparent gods, translucent gods, opaque gods. That's one division offered by Europeans. And another divisions, and they are called terrestrial gods, mid-air gods, and heavenly gods. So, for example, Agni is terrestrial god, Vayu is the Antariksha god, and Surya is the heavenly god. Apart from all that kind of classification, there is one more classification offered, that is individual gods, group gods, and dual gods. Devata Dvandvas, and group gods, and then individual gods. So there is a group is there. Every god would have a group of their own, and this and that group is being described here. And all those Rudras would be looking like Rudras. It is hard to distinguish from this Rudra to original Rudra. So that is the whole identity between the master and the employee. Something like all people must look like. So at one time, that N.T. Ramarao, if you remember, he had given uniform to all his Telugu Desam MLAs. That was in the earlier days when it started the party, Telugu Desam, he had given uniform to all them. So that was one era when people used to wear uniform to signify that they belong to Telugu Desam party. So here also we have, this is all copied from the gods. See, what you eat, give to the god. What you offer to the god, you eat. That is the identical principle which a bhakta should develop. Devudiki ishtam ledu nenu pettanu. Nothing like that. Pettindanta tintadu Devudu. For example, in Durga Sahasranamam, there is a compliment to Durga Parameswari as Dushta Mamsa Bhatshini. See, Dushta Mamsa Bhatshini means she is a goddess of the hunters and foresters and all that, all sorts of people. So they cannot cook, as they kill the animal, they pick the flesh, and then they offer to Durga. That is their bhakti to Durga. So that's why there is a compliment, Dushta Mamsa Bhatshini. That is, Dushtaihi, whatever Dushta, even though Dushtas are offering Naivedyam to her, or Dushta Mamsa, that they are food offered by them, she used to accept. That means the god has not got any kind of choice, but the choice of the god depends upon our choice. I understand from our Vedic things that gods are made by the humans. And therefore, how humans think, gods cooperate, and accordingly they behave. Even Annamacharya in his Kirtanas told, Yavari Anta Matramu, Avalaku Anta Matrame, Kadana Annamacharya sang. So Yanta Matramu, Anta Matramu is also that. So it is a very interesting thing. And here in this 11th Anuvaka, we have also gone through to saying that Sahasrani Rudraha, Sahasrasaha Rudraha. So there are thousands and thousands of Rudras are there. And there are also in thousands and thousands of varieties. So different Rudras, Sahasrasaha means they got divided into different variety, different places. And all those Rudras are found basically Bhumyam, upon the earth. So Rudras are there upon the earth. Rudras are there in plenty, thousands and thousands in the Antariksha Loka. Similarly, they are also there in the Jululoka and everywhere. And also the Rudras are found, because in this paragraph, in the earlier ones, we have got the number of Rudras, the locations of the Rudras, because they should also find some placement. Rudra may be in Kailasa sitting happily, and it's a cold place. And so he will be, whenever it is cold is too much, he will perform Tandavan Nritya. So Tandavan Nritya is a vigorous dance, where a lot of heat generated in the body, the cold outside will not bother him because of the heat inside. So like that, but these Rudras are there, who are the manifestations, and they are there Chamacharaha, and there are Chama is the earth. So Chamacharaha Rudraha, Bhumyam Rudraha, and also Arnave Antarikshe Rudraha, and Divagum Rudraha, Vruksheshu Saspinjaraha, Nilagrivaha, Vilohitaha. So Vruksheshu, the Rudras are there in the trees, one, not only in the trees, but also in the green leaves of the trees. Saspinjaraha means that is the greenery of the leaves are being maintained because of Rudranugraha, and they are Nilagrivaha, blue nicked gods, and Vilohitaha, blue red colored. So these Nilagrivaha, Vilohitaha are the marks for our identity. See, how do you recognize the Rudra? They must keep some identity marks or dog belt they should have. So looking at the dog belt, people will recognize to which company is there. You can open the building with the help of the dog. You just show that and the building lock becomes unlocked. So like that here also, the method is there. And there are also other Rudras looking like Rudra. They are all the Bhutanam Adhipatayah. They are the overlords of all Bhutas. Bhutas are all living pranis. All those who are living are called Bhuta. All those who are not living are called Preta. That we have been noting. So Bhuta, Preta, if both do not happen, if something mischief done, they become Bhuta, Preta, Pisacha. That Pisachatvam one should not get. So we have to look after the Pretas also up to some extent, so that they become merged with the Pitruloka. And Pitruloka is not very much far off, as you see in Puranas. They are just, that is just a layout in the Yamaloka. So all those people who depart from their body, they go to Pitruloka. And there, whatever punya and papa and all that they have done while their life upon the earth, they try to reap the benefits of them and keep on. They wait in queue to get called by the Yama to sort out what is next for them. Therefore, all that is Bhutanam Adhipatayaha. There are the Bhuta Adhipatis are there. And how do you identify them? Visikhasaha Kapardinaha. So Kaparda is tuft of hair, thick tuft of hair. Because only one person, that is Adi Shankaracharya. Shankaracharya is only a Vyupta Kesha, a sannyasi. But otherwise, all are Kapardins only. Original God Shiva, they're all having the Kaparda, thick hair. And there are so many advantages of the Kaparda. For example, you see that Gangavataranam, there he was able to arrest the Ganga falling from the heights of the heaven. And that is the Gangavataranam is a story where Shiva was the only one person who could hold. And also he was very much kind to the earth and the Bhagiratha. So he let the entire water of Ganga in 3 strands. So in 3 strands, Triveni or Tripataga Ganga, and it has come down. That's why all women known to have rich hair, if at all they want to braid their hair, they must make their hair 3 brands. 3 strands they make it, and they try to coil that down. That is the Indian woman's rich Muttayatanam or Suvasini glory. They never allow a scissor to fall on their head, except on one occasion, that is when they go to Triveni Sangamam in Prayagam, where Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati meet. There the husband is only asked to just cut a little hair and offer to the goddesses. That is a mark of ritual and religious sanctity and punya for the women, that they will remain more time as Suvasinis. So that Veni da. So that Veni is a pravaha, and it has to come down in 3 Venis. That's why he said Nilagrivaha, Kapardinaha, and Visikhasaha. And also, where are these gods, these Rudras? The Rudras are there. Anneshu vividyanti patreshu. See, Annam means the food. You know, Annam is the most important. What is Annam? In a Taittiriya Upanishad, we have got Anna Brahmopasana mantras are there. Annam Brahmeti Vyajanat. Annadyeva kalvimani bhutani
Bhutani
jayante.
jayante.
And annam na parichatshita, annavanannado bhavati,
Bhavati.
etc. We have got that eulogy just last Monday. I just that explanation of that. So Anna Suktam is there, Anna Brahmopasanam. Because Annam is Ajyata, Ajyate Atticha Bhutani. What is the nature of the Annam? Not only it is being eaten, that also eats him who eats it. So, as that's why the same Annam gives us Pranam, the same Annam takes away our Pranam. Pranam means health. So all rogas, all the problems in the body come up because of the Annam. So Rudras are there, present in the Annapaneshu Sarvada. Annam means food and drink. So in food and drink, the Rudras Anugraha is there. They try to give you strength, at the same time destroy also. And Vividhyanti, they just become various or variety there. And also Patreshu, even the Patra also is important, wherein you contain the food. So you must also tell that. So here we have also got the Visikhaha Rudraha, Kapardinaha Rudraha. So there are also Visikhaha, means also another meaning is that there are Rudras who move out with their Dhanus on hand, but loosened strings, bowstrings. So they don't keep that bowstring tight when they carry the bow. Unless, only when need comes, otherwise it's a problem. To strung bow to carry is a problem. A little loosened string bow is easy. So Visikhaha and Vividhyanti, that another meaning of that is they will try to pierce the people, enemies, to cause unhappiness to them. So Vividhyanti Patreshu and Janan Pibato. So Pibataha is drinking. And so there are Rudras who divided themselves. The entire retinue of Rudras, they divide themselves in this manner that they will be taking care of people who worship them, who are opposing and detrimental for the safety, security of the dharma and the land and people. Therefore, Vividhyanti. And another point is, Ye patham pathi rakshaya. Pathi means the marga. It may be a spiritual pathway or the material prosperity pathway, whatever it is. The life journey, the course of life journey is called pathi. And patham rakshaya, ye. And they are pathi rakshaka. They are all the protectors of on the pathways. That's why we say, Jayat Yatibalo Ramo Lakshmanascha Mahabalaha Raja Jayat Sugrivo. That is the slogan of Anjaneya. And also, Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya. Before he jumped Anjaneya, he went on making prayer that his journey in the sky must be safe up to reaching Lanka. So, Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya, Namostu Devi Janakatmajaye, Namostu Rudrendra Yamani Rebhyaha. Like that, he offered namaskara to all these gods and took a leap, big leap, that he will be on sky, in the air. So this is the culture, Vedic culture that we have been given by our rishis, is that can never be stale, that can never be worn. But unless if you practice, you are okay upon the ground, upon the earth. If you neglect, we lose our life very quickly. Because Chiranjiva, Satanjiva, these are all the Asirvadas. But Sataminnu Sarado Vanti Anti Deva. So Satan, all 100 should be there. So Vividhyanti Patreshu Patham Patirakshaya. And who are these Rudras? What do they do? Aila Brudaha means they give you food whenever you are on journey. So there are Annapurneswari Swarupas. Because Annapurna, Mata Parvati, she becomes Annapurna. That is, she is to completely full with providing food for us. So Annapati is Rudra. Annapurna is Parvati. That's why we make a prayer when we take for food. Annapate annasya no dehi anamevasya sushminaha prapratataram tarisham shanno astu dipade sham chatushpade. This is what in Yajurveda, last portions of Yajurveda, you come across this prayer that the Annapati is Rudra, Annapati is Agni. So him we should remember when we take Annasya no dehi, naha annasya dehi. What is that annam? What is the character of the annam that we are consuming? Anamivasya sushpinaha. Look at the ideas that they give us to us. Anamiva, because annam is tenable to give us diseases, to give us symptoms of diseases. Amiva is disease, symptom, fever, headache, ache, all these are symptoms that body is not harmonious. There is some kind of attention needed. So looking at the symptoms, doctors operate their intelligence. So otherwise doctors know what happened. Tell me what happened. I can do something. Unless what is happening in our body is reported, the doctor is no doctor at all. Unless you tell her. So that kind of symptoms also are important. And we should not have. That's why Anami was here. So if there are no such kind of symptoms, what should be result in us when we consume that? Sushminaha. Sushma is strength. Sushma is the blood. Sushma is the safety of all the limbs inside our body also. That is heat. So all the limbs inside our body must be very much safe and secure. That's why Sushminaha. Sushminaha, that means they are the providers of such food which will be useful for our body maintenance and growth and all that. Therefore, all these Rudras are Aila Brudaha. They are all givers of the food. And Yavyudaha, not only that, they have to be protecting us. That is, they fight out our enemies. That is the bacteria which will make us unhappy, which will cause a lot of infections, known and unknown infections. So non-infectious and infectious. So there are doctors who make specialization only in infectious diseases. My son-in-law's brother, he has PhD in that infectious diseases or more. So anyway, so the specializations has gone so deep nowadays. And all that Shiva knows them, and he is the one who can give us protection from such microscopic and macroscopic problems. So that's why they're called Yavyudaha. And Yavyudaha is that. And moreover, the Rudras, Tirthani Pracharanti. So they are found in the Tirthastalas. Tirtha means sanctifying places. So every place in the world, upon the earth is a sanctifying place. You can't say this place is bad, that place is bad, because sanctifiers are always visiting the places. Meeru ma intiki vachin tarvata ma illu pavanamaindi antam. If a Swamiji comes, if a Punyavan comes, if Vedavid Brahmana comes, if a Purohit comes, what do we feel? Amma meeru vachin tarvata ma illu pavanamaindi. Meeru nadchandi. Meeru ma intlo nadustu unte maakento punyam vastundi. In fact, I found one great Vedic teacher. He built a new house and he invited us. And when we are walking, he was telling, I remember him, that Srikanta Sastri in Bangalore, in Nilakant, and he built a house. Sir, Niyanta Vedam Chadukunna Valdu, Meer Nadustunte Prati Okka step ki ma illu pavanamaindi. That concept is really very, very powerful. వేదం చదువుకున్న వాళ్ళు కొంతవరకు ఉన్న వాళ్ళు మన ఇంట్లో అడుగు పెడితే చాలు అన్ని దోషాలు పరిహారం అవుతుంది. దట్స్ వై వి ఆల్వేస్ సే పుణ్యాహం. First, before we do any other ritual, we say Punyahvachanam. Om Punyaham Bhavanto Bruvantu. Then everybody says Punyaham. Then Suchi and all that Punya mantras go away. So they are called Tirthani Pracharanti. Pracharanti means they spread it. Those places which are not Tirthas, they make it a Tirtha. For example, Puttaparthi is not a Tirtha. Now to many Sai Bhaktas, to visit Puttaparthi is a Tirtha Yatra. And going to meeting or doing all that is Tirtha. Similarly, we have so many places where because of the presence of one and such great Maharshis or Mahatmas, it becomes a Tirtha. So Rudra is one who makes the entire land, the places, a sanctified places. That's why the verb pracharanti. Chara, because of their movements, so the Parivrajakas must not stay at one place. They visit places, they go on Padayatra. You see, when they go Padayatra, that means wherever they go, they are going to sanctify, and that is again Rudra Anugraha. And again, Srukavanto Nishanginaha. So, when these Rudras are going, they go with all armor, enough. They hold with them daggers, long swords, and also the quivers, number of arrows, and they don't go simply just like that. In case of emergency, in case of any contingency, they should be able to mete out that. Therefore, that's why all doctors in olden days used to carry the medical box. Now no doctor carries. He carries only pen and paper. But all he visits, he fills the prescription sheet and asks them to go to medical shop. But it's not like that nowadays. Nowadays it's different. In olden days, doctors had not got so much of medical electronics equipments. They used to see the nadi and check and then determine what is the condition of the body. That was the expertise in earlier days. Charaka Samhita and Susruta Samhita and all those gods. But anyway, that's what Rudra is eternal, is valid for all times. Therefore, when they say that Nishangina means a doctor, a healer, anybody who wants to protect or take care of the people, Shaktivantas, they should go, they should be Srukavantaha. They should have necessary armor with them that they will be able to mete out the contingency. And also, Srukavanto Nishanginaha. And so, here, in this up to here, we have got the description of the figure or picture or personality, the traits, the powers, the weapons they should carry, and their mind and their living places. All that is being given. That is to something giving identity marks for the Rudras. If anybody says, I belong to so-and-so, you should show some testimony. Oh, you belong to that. Something like the uniform which children wear. If one uniform of one school, with that uniform the child goes to another school, no, this uniform is not ours. You will not be admitted in the class. So that kind of marking is there, and that marking has been given to us in the 11th paragraph, right from the beginning. Sahasrani Sahasraso Rudraha. See, the number of Rudras is innumerable, unaccountable, but all these Rudras have got these features. I remember at 5 o'clock or 5:30 in dawn, when I went to Banaras, into Ganga Snanam, and there were not many people, only one or two. Suddenly I found one person who decked himself just like Rudra. And he had all the features of Rudra, Kamandala, Rudraksha, and Shikha, and Vibhuti all over. I even today remember, green member, he just walked very fast. He took a dip in the Ganga, took water into the Ganga Jalam, in the Kalasham, or in that. Then he just walked. I was just observing. It was only a small, short time, but I had the chance of observing who he was. I remember, oh, this is a Kashi Kshetram. Well, people may deck like that. Just they become, even if when you go to Ujjaini, for example, not now, earlier, in Mahakala temple, I see Bhairavas, all the Rudras, like they smear the entire body with vibhuti and with only kopinam, and they just lean to the trees around in trance. They are not aware of this. So that kind of Bhairavas, Kapalikas, all Saivas, and it's very tough, Ghora Rishis, Aghoras, oh God. Anyway, we could have that, all that. So these are all the Rudras who are frequenting these places, making them totally sanctified, and therefore Tirthani prataranti srukavanto nishanginaha pathi patham rakshaya aila brudaha yavyudaha patreshu vividhyanti anneshu vividhyanti kapardinaha vishikhasaha then saspinjaraha vriksheshu nilagrivaha samacharaha sharvaha siddhikanthaha and sahasrayojane. So Mahati Arnave Antarikshe. So in this particular paragraph, you have got just a glimpse of many Rudras who are the emanated powers of that great Rudra. And the Rudra, with the help of these Rudras, is completely enveloping in the world, so that all information goes to Rudra, and instantaneous protection also is done by the Rudras. Something like a king who has got Gudacharis. Rajanaha Charachakshushaha. That's what it is saying. How are kings able to administer properly Dharma Rakshana? They do it means because of the reports given by the Charis. Dharmacharinaha, Gudacharinaha. So they will go in mufti dress, they collect information, good, bad, and different, and report to the king. That's why Charachakshushaha means the kings have got eyes, not only theirs, but also all the envoys are taken to be the eyes of the king. Hanuman was the eye of Rama, was the eye of Sugriva, and the eye of the Rama, Lakshmana, and entire Rama retinue, Rama Parivara, again Sugriva Parivara, and he just acted as the Rama Banam. What Rama Banam would work, that work was done by Anjaneya. That's why Rama Banavatu Anjaneya Vidyate. That is, Banam is meaning that Rama need not be present. If his arrow is there, enough, we are protected, because it can traverse any distance. Arrow can go, that is, arrow is nothing but release from that. Something like Butsa Vigraha and Mula Vigraha in every temple. The Mula Vigraha cannot go into streets of the town, but Utsava can have a survey of the town people, their difficulties, and their receiving the worship now and then and all that. So I hope you understood this, that next will be Etavantasya Bhuyagum Sadisho Rudraha Vitastire. So whatever number said here and whatever number not said, all are Rudras occupying the entire cosmos. Bhuloka, Bhavarloka, Suvarloka, Janarloka, Maharloka, Tapoloka, Saptaloka, every loka, every bhavana, everywhere the presence of Rudra is there. And when you realize that there are Rudras any and everywhere, what is your responsibility or duty? Is it not? When you come to know that there are very big people, what do? You have to only do Namaskara. So that Namaskaram, how we should do, is being taught to us also in the next few lines. Namaha. So, and Rudras are there in the entire all quarters. Prachyam, Disirudraha, Dakshinayam, Disirudraha, Pratichyam, Disirudraha, and Divirudraha. So, all these Rudras, we have to make Namaskara. Therefore, it is not enough to do Namaskara only to Rudra, the Supreme, but also అందుకే అంటారు కదా, ఏమంటారు, శివుడు దేవుడు వరం ఇచ్చినా పూజారి వరం ఇవ్వాలి కదా అంటారు.
Yes, sir.
సో పూజారి ఈజ్ ద రిప్రజెంటేటివ్ ఆఫ్ ది గాడ్. పూజారి వరం ఇస్తే దేవుడు వరం ఇచ్చినట్లే. ఇఫ్ ద పూజారి అగ్రీస్ కన్సెంట్స్ టు అస్, గాడ్ ఆల్మోస్ట్. అదర్వైజ్ పూజారి మనకు తెలిస్తే పూజారి మన దాకా వచ్చి తీర్థ ప్రసాదాలు ఇస్తాడు, ఇన్స్పైట్ ఆఫ్ సో మెనీ పీపుల్. వడ్డించేవాడు మనవాడు అవుతే మనం ఏ పంక్తిలో కూర్చున్నా పర్వాలేదు, అన్ని వస్తువులు వస్తాయి మనకి. సో ఇన్ దట్ మేనర్, బట్ హియర్ దెర్ ఇస్ నాట్ దట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ లెకునా, బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ యూనివర్సల్. Because Rudras are present any and everywhere at nook and corner, no problem for us. Wherever we do Rudra Puja, all Rudras are present. That's why Namo Bhagavate Rudraya is the Bhagavan. Bhaga is the retinue, Aishwaryam. What is the Aishwaryam of Rudra? To have so many people to support him, to work for him, and to make you enhanced of your power. And with that enhanced power, you will be able to distribute the power to others. Something like the modern days, the companies are working, the employees are sincere, the company boss will get more dividends, and he will share the dividends bonus with all the other people. So this kind of cycling and recycling is taking place, and that's what we learn from Rudram. Hey, what do I get from learning Rudram is, you get your technology, the management policies, the management strategies, how best you can manage many people, many places, many things, and all that has been given to us in that. More and more, you dive deeper. That's why Rudra has been commented by so many people, lectured by so many people, explained by so many people, but nobody is happy with that explanation. Still, it is that's why it says Guhayam Nihita. Guha means digging, search. Today I did not get the thought. Tomorrow you think again, you get the thought. Right. So Guha, the very word, Gruhyaya cha. Guhasayanaya cha. So Gruhyaya, Guhasayanaya. That is, he is deep down the ground. At the same time, when you attempt, you can catch him. The solutions are possible if you spend time with the help of others' head. So that's why you have got a team help. In the team, the manager may not be having the idea, but the team workers will give you ideas. Sir, we do like that. Sir, we do like that. If it is palatable and workable, the manager will take it. So all that kind of definite principles, strategies are also given to us. In Chamakam, you will see more than all these things. So I think today we stop here and we continue next week more to how we should please these Rudras. Because when you know they are Mahimavans, it is our bounded duty to please. So whenever you see a scholar or a Mahatma, we invite them to our venue and honor him and get reward and blessings from them. This is the policy that our Rudra also. So the next Anuvaka, we see that Namaskaram to all directions, and how we should do Namaskaram also has been told. The 5 Dasha is there. Dasha is 5 plus 5. All the 5 plus 5, 10 fingers must become united, and then we are completely surrendering to the Mahima of the Rudra, and the flow of Rudra's grace would start upon us constantly. Sthiram. Om Swasti.
Thank you, Andy.
Sahana bhavatu, sahano bhunaktu, saha viryam karavavahai, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः. ओम शांति.
हरि ओम सर्वं श्री कृष्णार्पणमस्तु. वेद पुरुषाशीर्वादोस्तु. तत्सतु. Good. I'm seeing Sharma ji here.
Yes, sir. Ramsa Shivatla is there, sir, today. I think he traveled.
He has made everybody projectiles. Yes. And he's the projector. Right.
So he's traveled to US yesterday, sir.
I see. I don't know. Very good. So he's able to make it. ఎక్కడున్నారండి మీరు? అట్లాంటాకి వచ్చేసారా? ఓకే మాట్లాడదాం. వెల్కమ్. వీఆర్ ఇండియానాపోలిస్.
అవునండి.
So Govindra, Sita, my co-sister also has come, Sita Devi, and
Oh.
Siri, so many people are there new.
Oh,
And
very nice.
when it is in the YouTube, it will be more useful for all people. I only see that it should, as and how it comes up, like other things. Other, if all comes at a time, they will not, because that
Yes, sir.
freshness will be there.
Yes,
And
yes.
Seshatala is doing that. Saraswati Suktam, which
Uh-huh.
I am taking almost completed. Next week, next Wednesday, I will just revise the whole Saraswati Suktam, 41 slokas, and there are some kind of conclusions. What do we learn from Saraswati Suktam?
Mhm.
And so next day you attend also, sir, 9 o'clock, Wednesday,
I will
9
attend, sir.
o'clock,
Okay.
right?
Yes,
You
sir.
attend, and I will. So we'll be able to share also
Yeah.
the reflections that is possible by studying such a beautiful Saraswati Suktam.
Mhm.
And actually, that Suktam in the Ramakrishna book is Ramakrishna Ashrama publication is an anthology. Collected mantras are collected from different mandalas of Rigveda, Yajurveda, and all the Vedas are taken into account. Chala baguntundi. So I hope to meet in the Aruna Prashna class.
Yes, sir. We will be waiting for that, sir.
We'll
Yeah,
meet
yeah.
that.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Thank you, sir. Namaste.
నమస్తే.
Namaste, sir.